A very pleasant good day, my beloved brothers and sisters in Christ and outside the body of Christ. Well, once again, this is your Christian brother Eric Braxton speaking to you all from his beloved country, the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, in the month of May 2025. Well, once again, brothers and sisters, I was watching YouTube and I came across my dear North American brother, Travis Scott. Travis Scott Carpenter, or Scott Travis Carpenter, and I see his other name on top his channel, that's Scott Carpenter, but it's the same person. And he's a Christian. He's a Christian. He believes in the Bible. He believes in Jesus Christ. He accepts Christ, but he's in Bigfoot research, and all these things. We're dealing with the Nephilim, right? Because he believes in the Bible. So he's doing that research and the Bigfoot research and all these things. And you see him out in the field, in the woods. You understand? Walking the different trails and things, and narrating and doing Bigfoot research. And he's doing the research just as my dear next brother in New Hampshire, New England, Hiker Dave. That's as Hiker Dave. You understand? Hiker Dave. Yes. So I am new to this guy. I am watching this video, and he's talking a lot about the Nephilims. He is saying that Bigfoot is a descendant of the Nephilims. That's the giants in the Old Testament. The Bigfoot is a descendant of the Nephilim. Is a hybrid creature, he's saying. They are part human and part angelic beings. So they are supernatural beings. And they are in the spirit realm, the spirit world. And they enter the physical world through the portal and appear to people in the woods and forests. And then they make themselves invisible, enter back through the portal and become invisible. So the Bigfoot researcher will be walking in the forest, not seeing Bigfoot, but Bigfoot is in the spirit world, the spirit realm, watching him, the physical man walking, which is the Bigfoot researcher, but the Bigfoot researcher is not seeing Bigfoot, because Bigfoot have made himself visible by entering the portal from the invisible world, the spirit realm, and enter the physical world. And when Bigfoot have spot the Bigfoot researcher coming up the road or close proximity him, he enter back in the portal, become invisible, and remain invisible in the spirit world, the spirit realm. So the Bigfoot researcher is passing, not seeing Bigfoot, because Bigfoot have become invisible, but Bigfoot is seeing the researcher, but the researcher is not seeing Bigfoot. Therefore, he is a supernatural being. But there are many divides on that topic in the Bigfoot community. Some is just seeing Bigfoot as a normal physical creature that is very clever on his foot, his hands, hiding in the deep forest, feeding on fish and berries, etc. But the other researchers in Bigfoot is saying he's a supernatural being. And he's how do they call it? He's an interdimensional being. He's a multidimensional being. This is the terms that they are saying, and I'm quoting from them, ladies and gentlemen. You understand? And if that fact is true, we have to know about it, brothers and sisters. Because at the end of the day, we want to know the truth about Bigfoot and Shakshaka and all these creatures. If they really, you understand? If they really exist, if they are real, the reports that we are hearing, the research that is taken on, we get to know the truth about what is taking place. Right. Okay. So Scott Carpenter, he believe in Bigfoot. He say he have encountered them. I'm looking at his video and I see he have pictures among the trees where he have take pictures of photograph with Bigfoot. My dear friend Scott Carpenter, I hope that I hope that you are genuine in your research concerning Bigfoot. I have no doubt, I have no doubt that you are not playing games with our mind. The reason why I say so, Scott Glenn, I'll tell you why. And I hope that you are not faking anything. I will tell you what I mean by that. So I hope I'm looking at your video and I'm very interested in your video and following up on your research. But I hope that you are not playing games with our heart, mind, and soul. I will tell you what I mean. I am not saying that you are not genuine in your research. I'm not saying that. But I still have to speak to you, my dear brother, in that manner. So don't take it as an insult, my dear friend. Just listen to everything what I say and take note of it. That is all. Then you'll see at the end of the day that I'm not ill speaking you or saying anything bad about you, my dear noble friend. What I am saying, what I said earlier on, I hope that you are not taking us for a ride, as the saying goes. These pictures and these photographs that you are showing us in your video, where you are saying you snap a Bigfoot among the trees, and we see in a shape of a form as a creature, we are not seeing it plainly, but we are seeing it a little far in the woods. I hope it's not a dummy that you have make up as Bigfoot and put it there and then come back and snap up it there, telling us that is Bigfoot, when in fact it's a dummy that you have put there. A lot of others are doing that and fooling people. I hope that you are not engaging in that silliness as the rest. That's what I mean. You don't understand what I'm saying? Thank you, brother. And looking at your videos, I have no doubt in your mind that you are engaging in that silliness at the end of the day. You look like a genuine researcher. It looks like you are really countering Bigfoot and you are taking pictures and you are snapping it and you are putting it on your account. Right? So I have no doubt about that. But I'm just saying, but I'm just mentioning that it have others that making up one set of dummy as Bigfoot and putting it in the tree among the trees. And they go and find the snap up it there and telling her and play the walking in this and play the now coming in this spot. Play the now walking in the geographical location with the trees. And they say, look at Bigfoot, and they now playing the taking the picture and filming. When before they film that, they's the one who make up the dummy and put it in the tree, amongst the tree, and playing the see Bigfoot. When they are seeing no Bigfoot, is a dummy they put there. You see? A lot of them is on that silliness, making Bigfoot video and doing that. And I'm saying, I have no doubt that you are engaging in the silliness of that crowd of that band of people who is doing that in America. That they engaging on that. And believe me, a lot of them have Bigfoot's costume. They make the Bigfoot costume and they dress up. And they go in the forest. And when they see people come out, when people passing, they're coming out in the forest. So people will snap them and say, look at Bigfoot passing. That time is a man dressed up in a suit doing that. A lot of them doing that, on games doing that. You see, a lot of them doing that. You see? A lot of them. And you just see it in the Bigfoot film. I hope here with the fellow who doing the Bigfoot research are taking the photograph or the film and he say, I hope this is a true Bigfoot person, you know. Or I hope it looks like a fake. Some people say, this Bigfoot, that costume makeup there, Bigfoot costume, fooling people, or that just a man in a Bigfoot suit passing. You see? So you see, getting it from the horse's mouth. People are saying that in the video. You watch a different Bigfoot video and you will see that for yourself. Come across video like that. So it's not anything I'm making up. Right. Right. So, my dear nervous friend, I am following up your research, and I'm new to you. I even watched 5 videos of you up to now from your YouTube channel, but you seems to be a very ageable guy. I do not know your exact age. It looked like you're in the 60s or 70s. Maybe I'm judging wrong, but in any case, over 50, right? I know I sure had that right. And I do not know how much years that you have in the Bigfoot research. It looked like you start off in this Bigfoot research at a young age, at a young lad, as they say. Well, if that is true, so you have a lot of research under your belt, as the saying goes. I, Eric Braxton, your Christian brother way down in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. As I said, I have seen your video and I'm glad I come across your channel, and I'm showing a key interest in your videos, in your channel, in your research. As the time goes by, now and forward, yes, I just want to say, I'll be looking at your videos, doing research on your videos, what you have done over the years in Bigfoot research, and I'll be listening to your videos and watching your videos and all these things, and giving my take on your research from time to time. So, so I just want to say to you, my dear brother Scott Carpenter, I stand in solidarity on what you are doing in your research. Keep in mind, I might be older than you, or you might be older than me, because I'm over 50, right? But keep in mind, I see myself as a little child standing at your side. Now, would I just say example here? So once again, Scott Carpenter, or Scott Travis Carpenter, I, Eric Braxton, stand at your side as a little child, following your research attentively and watching at your video and studying your video and studying your research that you have done over the years, and looking to have more and acquiring more knowledge about what you have done over the years in your Bigfoot research, because you are a Christian, right? And the things that and the conclusion that you have made concerning Bigfoot and the Nephilim and all these research that you are in. Okay. Keep in mind, I, Eric Braxton, are listening everything that you are saying in your video very attentively, and I'm taking note of it. Keep in mind, I, Eric Braxton, have put myself as a little child. So use the adult, right? And I am the little child, right? Although I'm not a child, I'm a big man, I'm over 50. But I'm just using that analogy, how I stand at your side. And I want you to see me and accept me in that position as I put myself at your side. Right? That's an example, right? It's a principle. You have to understand what I'm dealing with. So I stand at your side as a little child, listening to everything that you are saying attentively and taking note of it, looking at your research that you continue to do and that you have done over the years, and I'm looking to study that very carefully. And I'm standing at your side as a little child, feeding on milk, because you are the one who are eating steaks. You are past the stage of milk, eating steak. I, Eric Braxton, according to the analogy, I stand at your side as a little child, of course holding your hands and supporting you, giving you that full 100% solidarity in what you are doing. Right? So I want you to know the position that I stand between me and you. Right? Very important that you understand that. Right? Right. As long as you understand that, we could move on to the next level, as the saying goes. This is not fancy talk, this is real talk. This is not rubber talk. This is real talk. Understand? So I'm letting you know how I stand on these matters. Okay. And as I said, that these pictures and photographs and videos that you are showing us about Bigfoot and all these Bigfoot creatures among the trees and woods, I personally believe is really that these things that is really is not no dummy that you are put there, and there's not no makeup costume you put there and then take a picture of it to film it and say it's Bigfoot you're seeing. I have no doubt, I do not believe you are indulging in that silliness as the rest who are indulging in that. You understand? So as I, so I, so that is, so that area is clear with me and you, that is out of the way. You are not engaging in that. Okay, so I want you to all understand all that, what I'm saying, right? So, so as this is my first initial video, we have introduced myself to you and showing you the position that I stand with between me and you in your research and how I stand at your side as a little child, listening to you to learn from you and from your research, right? Because keep in mind, I'm the little child and you are the adult eating steak. Why I'm the little child at your side, feeding on milk, looking to learn about your experience in the Bigfoot research, your experience in Christianity, and all these things. And therefore, since you is the adult and I am the little child, then your heart will be open up to teach me. Because normally, if a little child is by side and I'm more educated than the little child, of course I will pass on information to the little child and teach him a lot of things that he doesn't know. And I hope you know that you will do the same thing towards me on? Fine. Right. So you don't understand the area that I'm getting into. Right. Having said so, let us move on. This will not be a long drawn out video. I hope that I will push it to 20 minutes or 25 minutes. Okay. Because this is my first initial video. With Scott Carpenter, or Scott Travis Carpenter, or Travis Scott Carpenter, the same person, same name. Right? Now, so I will hold up at this junction. Right? I'll hold up at this junction. So keep in mind, Scott Carpenter, I am showing a key interest in your research. Right? And I'm showing a key interest to know more about you and your research that you have done over the years and what you continue and if you and your continuation of that research. Right? So as I said, I won't say much again. I have said quite a lot, which is a mouthful indeed in this short video. Right? So initially this video is just allow you to know the position that I stand at your side. Right? Very important. Very important. And any new video that you record and that you have put out for this year 2025, I will look for it. Another videos that you will put out for 2027, 2026, 27, I will look out for it because I will be showing a key interest in your research, as I said. And the new information that you will acquire as the years go by, that you will put out in the public domain for mankind to know. You see? Right. So I hope you understand that. Very important. So take note of that. Very important. Very important indeed. Very important indeed. So basically I said everything that I said in this first initial video. So as I take my exit and my departure from this video, I just want to say may God bless Scott Glenn and his family, his wife and his children and his family, his brothers and his sisters, his family, richly, abundantly, richly. And give him health and strength. And bless him abundantly, he and his family. from this day forth and forevermore. Shalom peace. See you all in the next video soon. See you all in the next video soon. Bye bye, my friends. As the late Robert W. Armstrong used to say, bye bye, my friends. Shalom peace.